Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. I'm getting busy dyeing yarn. So I did my experiments yesterday. Here's how they turned out. So this is the one that I painted. And I really like that dark bronze green. It's prettier in person than it is on camera, but it's this really pretty dark green, like an olive color. But this is the one that I hand painted, and it's just a little bit smoother. And then this is the one where I just kind of sprinkled the dye on, and I didn't have my citric acid, so I'm using citric acid this time to try and get more of a speckled look. But that's how it turned out. It's kind of a lemon lime color. So I'm going with this one, and we're going to try and make it a little bit more speckly. So that's kind of what I got going on. But yeah, I really like this dark green color. So I might try and do a solid. So yeah, I'm still playing around with my yarn, seeing what we come up with. And then I was working on my sugar plum fairy blanket. And I got all of my crocodile stitches on it. I just have to weave in my ends. But there's how that turned out. Pretty crazy. It took me a while to get all those crocodile stitches on there. And I don't know, I kind of want to put another border on it. Shoo, Kiki. Nobody wants to see your tail. So I did 3 rows of this crocodile stitch. Pretty wild. So I just have to do my little, clean up my little yarns I have here. But yeah, it's really nasty outside. The wind is blowing and it's snowing. It's pretty yucky out. So yeah, I'm just kind of playing around in the kitchen and wrapping yarn. I'm wrapping all this yarn up, getting it ready to dye. I got a batch in the oven where I'm doing more of a speckly look, hopefully, since I put my citric acid on this batch. Let's see what we come up with. And then Patty said that she wanted more of the purple and blues, and then maybe a teal with navy. And that sounds interesting, a teal with a navy. So yeah, we're gonna give it a try. We'll give it a shot. I've got time. We'll see what we come up with the different dye colors and things that we can do. We'll see how far I get today. Today I'm kind of in serious mode with the greens. We'll see how many I can do. So yeah, I'm just glad I got all that bordering done on my blanket here. I'll probably switch to something different too. But here's the back. Here's the back of the blanket. I guess I could hang it either way. I could either hang it this way, or I could hang it this way. Or I could hang it this way. I could hang it any way. It's an abstract. Just a fun abstract pattern with a bunch of the crocodile stitches. And then, I don't know, I might put another border on it later on. But yeah, it took me a while to get all those crocodile stitches on there. And then I might add another border. We shall see. But right now, I've been wrapping all this yellow yarn. I got quite a few of these balls left to wrap up and really like play with the yarn colors. But yeah, yesterday this is what I got, and it's dry. It was a lot of work, but but it's dry. This one, the yellow pops out more. And then this one is more blended. They're both very pretty. Kind of reminds me of a Granny Smith apple. But there's the two colors. And I decided to go with something more like this and maybe make it more speckly. I don't know. I'm trying the citric acid on it right now. I've got 9 of them in the oven right now. And then I gotta flip them over and do the other side. We'll see how far I get today. But I really like this bronze green, is what it's called, in the Cushing's color. And I think I'm gonna do that in a solid. And try some solids too. But this is what I got using the yellow yarn, working with the greens. So yeah, I'm gonna continue playing Mad Scientist today while it's yucky outside. Let's see what we come up with on the colors. And then once I get all of my ends weaved in on my blanket, I'll probably hang this one. I'll hang this one up. 'Cause this took me quite a while. But I finally got that bordering done. And then maybe later on I'll go back in with another border. But yeah, it's pretty. Keep you warm in the winter time. So that's what I got going on. We'll see how far I get. But I thought I'd come on here, keep you guys updated. I'm going to be playing around in the kitchen today. Well, probably for the rest of the week. So, alrighty, I'll let you guys go. Bye.